So, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
In the previous period, we discussed about income tax, how to calculate the tax and all we learned, isn't it? Now, we are going to learn how to calculate the electric bill, water bill, utility bills. Utility bills, how to calculate. Okay, that's what we are going to learn in the next topic. So, write the heading utility bills. The topic is utility bills.
Ma'am,
Yes?
chapter.
Can you repeat? Yes, Aditya?
New chapter.
Yes, new chapter means all these things comes under the section. Okay, for you there is no prescribed textbook. Okay. Just utility bills. Utility bills. Utility bills. Okay. So, here, house owners have to take care of many bills, isn't it? You know, at home, and if it is first week of the month, father will be saying we have to pay the telephone bill, we have to pay the mobile bill, then isn't no cable TV bill, water supply bill, telephone bill. So many bills are to be paid. Okay, so here the same thing here also it is given. House owners have to take care of many bills such as electricity bills, water supply bills, telephone bills, gas bill, etc., which need to be paid every month. These bills are called utility bills. Okay, we use something, and when we use something we have to pay the amount, and that bills we call it as utility bills. In this chapter, we learn about utility bills and we learn how to calculate these bills. How to calculate, that's what we are going to learn here. Okay, so what is a utility bill? Here comes the definition. Utility bill is a detailed invoice issued. You might have seen a bill, isn't it? In bill, the name will be there, date will be there. Okay, when the payment is to be made, how much units we have used, what is the reading of the previous month, what is the reading now taken, everything will be given. Okay, so a utility bill is a detailed invoice issued and paid once a month for utilities such as electricity, water, natural gas, telephone, etc. So a utility bill is a detailed invoice issued and paid once a month for utilities such as electricity, water, natural gas, telephone, etc. A utility bill bears the basic information such as account number, bill number, service address, billing address. Okay, all these information will be there. Account number will be there, bill number, service address, billing address, service period, when this bill is issued, due date, how much unit we have used, what is the rate, okay, tariff rates, surcharge, tax, etc. So a sample of electricity bill is given. Okay, if you have at home, you can take one bill and you can check it. Now we are going to learn some terms related to these bills. The first one is tariff rate. Tariff rate, what is given here? It is a price assigned to different utilities determined by the government. It is a price, it is a cost assigned by the government authorities. Tariff consists of two parts, fixed charge and variable charge. It consists of two parts, fixed charge and variable charge. So fixed charge, it is the same, it does not depend on the consumption. Whether we are using the minimum consumption or not, it's not a matter. Fixed consumption will be, fixed rate will be same, fixed charge will be same for all. So it does not depend on consumption. Variable charge, it depends on the consumption. Is it clear? Is it okay, children? So what is a utility bill? It is an invoice. It is a detailed invoice issued and paid once in a month for the telephone bill, current bill, or some examples. If you take a bill, in that bill, from the bill you will get so many information. Some number will be there, account number or electricity, that bill, post number, everything will be there. Name will be there. Actually, when the bill is issued will be there. Okay, what is the readings? It will be detailed. All the information will be given in detail. What is the reading in the previous month? What is the reading in this month? Everything will be given in detail. Okay, when we have to pay, what is the last date, due date? What is the rate? Okay, what is the total amount we have to pay? If fine is there, means how much amount? All the things will be given there. How much units we have used? And what is tarif? Tarif is the amount. It is the cost, price of different utilities determined by the government authorities. Tarif rate consists of two parts: fixed charge and variable charge. Fixed charge, it does not depend on the consumption. Variable charge, it depends on the consumption. Tariff rates vary for domestic and commercial consumers. Is it clear, children? If it is domestic purposes, the rate will be different. If it is industrial purpose, electricity or bill, and you can see if it is industrial purpose or domestic, everything will be given in that bill. So if it is commercial user consumer, it will be different. For example, in electricity bills, the domestic consumer may be charged ₹4 per unit, whereas commercial consumer may be charged ₹6 per unit. Okay? Up to this, is it okay? Aishwarya?
Yes, ma'am.
Aparna?
Yes, ma'am.
Femina? Annette?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now next one, fixed charge. Okay, next we are going to learn, each one we are going to learn in detail. What is fixed charge? It is a part of the utility bill which a consumer has to pay even if the consumer does not use the utility. Okay, you might have heard, okay, suppose your parents are not staying here. Suppose they are staying somewhere out. The house is closed, but okay, we have to pay the bill, electricity bill, water supply bill, everything we have to pay. Okay, otherwise the connection will be cancelled. They cut off the service, isn't it? So fixed charge is a part of the utility bill which a consumer has to pay if the consumer does not use the utility. The term fixed charge usually means charge that does not vary. The consumer will have to pay the same amount to have a connection of any utility to keep it turned on. The amount is charged to support all the infrastructure. Okay, it is to support the infrastructure which brings the utility to you. For example, in case of electricity connection, if you take the electricity connection, company or service providers brings wires from the electric pole to a location and install an electric meter. The company also sets up transformers, etc. to bear the load of the locality. For all these infrastructures, the amount we are paying in fixed charge will be used. Fixed charges for all those things, including the wire, the connection, the transformers, okay, it is for the connection. It is to support all the infrastructures which brings the utility to your home. This charge only we call it as fixed charge. What is the next charge? Variable charge. Variable charge, it will vary according to our consumption. Okay. Next is surcharge. What is surcharge? Surcharge is an additional fee imposed on a consumer in addition to the basic rates of the utility. Okay, if you take a bill, you can understand surcharge. Surcharge are also referred to by other items such as riders, adjustment factor, recovery cost, etc. Some surcharges that appear on the electricity bills are Okay, apart from the fixed charge and all, we will be paying this surcharge. Fuel surcharge or fuel adjustment charges. Fuel surcharge is imposed due to the hike in fuel or coal prices. That's okay. Every month this surcharge is different and is derived based on the current cost of coal. Is it clear, children? If it is an electricity bill and all, the surcharge will be based on the cost of the coal. So, surcharge, there are different types. Here the first type you are going to learn is fuel surcharge. It is imposed due to the hike in fuel or coal prices. Okay, and look at the second one. Okay, these are some different surcharges. Peak hour surcharge. Peak hour means if you are using peak hour, if you are using the industry, okay, if you are keeping it on peak hours, during peak hours, if the electricity consumption is during the peak hours, then an extra charges will be given. During a certain period in a day, the electricity consumption is increased. This period is called peak hours. Peak hour surcharge is imposed on industrial consumers. So, in industries and all, during peak hours, if they keep this on, then they have to pay this surcharge. AC surcharge. Air conditioners consume more electricity and are harmful to the environment. So, AC surcharge is imposed to discourage the frequent use of AC. Next is recovery surcharge. There is a difference between sum of units consumed by each consumer and the actual units consumed. This difference is due to the transmission loss and power theft. To recover the cost of extra units, this surcharge is imposed. Recovery surcharge. There is a difference between the units, sum of units consumed by each consumer and actual units consumed. So, this difference is due to the transmission loss and power theft. To recover this cost of extra units, a surcharge is there. So, that is called recovery surcharge. So, till now we have learned about different types of charges. The first one is fixed charge. Next is surcharge. Now, the next one is service charge. Service charge, okay, you know, when suppose from the gas, whenever the delivery comes, we have to give a delivery charge, isn't it? It is an amount that is added to the consumer's bill for the work of the person who comes and serves the consumer. That one we call it a service charge. Many utilities do not have a separate energy charge and delivery charge. The energy charge is the amount of charge. It is the amount charged for the energy consumed. The delivery charge is the fee charged to deliver the utility to the consumer. The delivery charge is also referred to as service charge. So, sometimes the service charges will be included in the fixed charge. Next, we are going to learn how to interpret the electricity bill, how to calculate the bills. Okay, so what are the factors? Electricity bills will be calculated based on the three things. What are the three things? First one is number of, okay, note down this, children. Interpretation of electric bills. Interpretation of electric bills. So, when you go through the electricity bill, you will be understand the bill amount will be determined based on these three. First one is number of units consumed. Number of units consumed. Second one is tariff category of the consumer. Okay, under which tariff he comes. Is it domestic or industrial? Okay, likewise, if you take, there will be multiple lines if you use. Okay, there will be the changes will be there. So what is the minimum connection we are using? Okay, in the electric wires and all, it will be noted how much kV wire is coming used, your connection is given. Is it 2 kV? Is it 5 kV? Accordingly, the bill amount will vary. Accordingly, the tariff will vary. So, the electricity bill is determined by 3 elements: number of units consumed, tariff category of the consumer, fixed charge, surcharge and energy tax. So, look at the first one, number of units consumed. Electricity consumption is recorded in, okay, you learned this in last year, isn't it? Electricity is measured in kilowatt hour, called unit. We call it as 1 unit, 2 units. 1 unit means 1 kilowatt hour. 5 unit means 5 kilowatt hour. So, electricity consumption is recorded in kilowatt hour called unit by the meter installed in the premises of the consumer. 1 kilowatt hour is 1 unit. So, 1 kilowatt is equivalent to running an appliance of 1000 watt for 1 hour. You know the definition, 1 kilowatt per hour. That means 1 kilo means 1000. So, 1000 watt for 1 hour only we denote it as 1 unit, which is same as 1 kilowatt. So, a person from electricity department visits the premises once a month and records the meter reading. The number of units consumed in that month is calculated as, number of units is same as, this is the formula we have to learn. What is the number of units? Current meter reading minus previous meter reading. Okay, now what is the reading? Minus last month reading, previous meter reading. Current meter reading minus previous meter reading. When you subtract these two, you will get the number of units consumed. Number of units consumed is current meter reading minus previous meter reading. So, this is about the number of units consumed. Any doubt, children? Karthik?
No, ma'am.
Anila Mohanan? Anila Mohanan is not there. Femina? Any doubt, children? Aparna, Annette, Aishwarya?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay. Next is tariff category. Tariff rates are mainly divided into 2 categories: domestic tariff and commercial tariff. Domestic and commercial. Is the connection is for domestic purpose or is it for industrial purpose? Commercial purpose. If it is business and all means, it comes under the category commercial purpose. So, domestic tariffs are designed in such a way that it increases with the increase of consumption. If we use more amount we have to pay. If we use less we have to pay. So, it increases with the increase in the consumption. This types of structure is designed to motivate people to consume less electricity. In India, every state and union territories have their own tariff plan. Each state has their own plan. Now, for example, the tariff plan of Delhi. The tariff plan of Delhi is given below. So, fixed charge in kilowatt per month. Suppose it is a less than 2 kilowatt means 20 rupees per kilowatt. 2 to 5 kilowatt means 50. 5 to 15 kilowatt means 100. 15 to 25 kilowatt means 200 kilo, and greater than 25 means 250 per kilowatt. And charges, first to 200 units it is rupees 3, From 201 to 400 rupees, it is rupees 4.5 and so on. As the number of units is increasing, look at the cost is going on increasing. The cost will be going on increasing. So, this is for the tariff plan of Delhi. Okay, and you know from the newspapers and all, okay, the Delhi government has announced a subsidy of 100% up to 200 units. If you are using up to 200 units, as a 100%, no need to pay them a subsidy of 100% and 50% from 201 to 400 units subject to consumption of units up to 400. Next is fixed charge, surcharge and energy charge. So, before we pass on to the next one, just from the beginning once again I will share the screen. Okay, from the beginning, go through it, read it and understand it. I will show the screen once again, go through it. From the beginning once again read it. What is utility bill? From the beginning, okay, read it. Any doubt is there, means you can ask now. What is utility bill? What is tariff rate? What is fixed charge? Is it okay? Up to fixed charge, up to fixed charge, is it okay? Then read surcharge. Surcharge, there are 2 or 3 types surcharges are there. Fuel surcharge, peak hour surcharge, AC surcharge and recovery surcharge. Four types are there. Okay, children? Okay? Did you read up to surcharge? Is that no? Aparna?
Yes, ma'am.
Now read the next page. Now read the next page. Okay children, next is interpretation of electricity bills. Interpretation of electricity bills depends on the three things. First one is number of units consumed, next is tariff category, next is fixed charge, surcharge and energy tax. Under that, what is number of units consumed? How many units we are consuming? Okay, unit means 1 kilowatt hour. 1 kilowatt hour means 1000 watt for 1 hour. And the number of units consumed is equal to current meter reading minus previous meter reading. Likewise, tariff, it is divided into domestic tariff and commercial tariff. And here it is the plan for Delhi is given. The tariff plan of Delhi is given below. Okay. Okay children. Karthik.
Yes, ma'am.
Up to this, is it okay? Any doubt up to this part children? You're just learning the theory part. Now look at the next part. Okay. Fixed charge, surcharge and energy tax. What is fixed charge? It is we know that in the beginning also we learned the same thing is repeated. Fixed charge is a part of the utility bill. It depends on the load of the connection. Every state has its own fixed charge. As we can see, the fixed charges of Delhi tariff plan given above. What is surcharge? Surcharge is an additional cost of power due to several factors. It can be different for different months. Okay? It is decided by the electricity department. Surcharge is imposed per unit of consumption and it is added to the bill. In the month of April, May and all, if you see that one, electricity bill hike will be there, isn't it? So accordingly, the bill amount, that rate will be different. So it is an additional cost of power due to the several factors. It can be different for different months. It is decided by the electricity department. Surcharge is imposed per unit of consumption and it is added to the bill. Look at the next one. Energy tax or electricity duty. It is applied on the usage of electricity and the amount goes to the state government. Okay, this amount goes to the state government. Some states charge energy tax on total charges and some states charge per unit of consumption. The duty is different for different states. Okay, the rate is different for different states. For example, the state government of Delhi charges okay. So Delhi government charges 5% energy tax on total tariff charges from the domestic consumers, whereas Himachal Pradesh charges 3%, Uttar Pradesh charges 5%, Uttarakhand charges 15% energy tax. Some states do not charge any energy tax. The states and union territories are Andaman, Nicobar Island, Arunachal Pradesh. Read that one children. So these states are not at all charging the energy tax. Now how to calculate the bill? The calculation of bill, you can go through it. Before that, once again go through this. What is fixed charge? What is energy tax or electricity duty? Electricity duty means the same thing. Tax, duty means it is amount, rate, cost. Now how to calculate the bill? Write the steps, note down the steps. Calculation of electricity bills. So to calculate the electricity bill of a month, follow the steps given below. What is the first thing? Find the number of units consumed in the month. How much unit is consumed? Then, second one, calculate the energy charges as per the tariff plan. Okay, for Kerala, some tariff plan is there. Up to this much unit, what is the rate? After that, what is the rate? It will be there. Calculate the fixed charges according to the connection load. What type of load is given? Is it less than 2 kV? Is it 2 to 5 kV? Accordingly, fixed charge will be there. Calculate the surcharge as declared for the month. So, monthly this surcharge will vary. Surcharge depends upon the cost of the fuels. Calculate the energy tax as per the state government policy. So, calculate the electricity bill using the formula. Electricity bill is equal to energy charges plus fixed charges plus surcharge plus energy tax. All the amounts we have to add. Energy charge plus fixed charge plus surcharge plus energy tax. Okay, so these are the steps to calculate. So note down the 6 steps to calculate the electricity bill. Note the 6 steps to calculate the electricity bill. So, Aishwarya, read the steps to calculate the electricity bills. You read the steps. What are the steps are involved to calculate the electricity bills?
Find the number of units consumed in that month. Calculate the energy charges as tariff. Calculate the fixed charges according to connection code. Calculate the surcharges as declared for that month. Calculate the energy tax as per the state government policy. Calculate the electricity bill using the formula. Electricity bill is equal to energy charges plus fixed charges plus surcharge plus energy tax.
Okay, so energy charge plus fixed charge plus surcharge plus energy tax. These 4 things, if we add up, we will get the electricity bill. Okay. So electricity bill is energy charge plus, what are the formula? Can you give the formula, Aditya Satyan? Electricity bill is equal to?
Energy charges plus fixed charge plus surcharge plus energy tax.
Okay. Is it clear, children? Is it okay? So in the next class, we will be doing problems based on this. Okay? The next class onwards, we will be doing the problems. We will be calculating electricity bill, how to calculate water bill, everything we will be learning. Okay? Okay, children. I end the session now. Thank you.